of adults, 18 to about 28 years old. Typically, a lot of students just don't get what they need in segment one. So I'm gonna go over some of the things you need to do. I'm gonna go ahead and switch angles. You got questions, you put them in. Okay, so we're coming up to an intersection. We wanna stop. This is one of the biggest areas where a lot of beginners get very nervous. And then we want to turn in the nearest lane. Keep your turn short. We're going to be driving through some two-lane highways. We're going to go through some roundabouts. And I think it's going to give you some really good value to help you become a really safe driver. All right, so we got to make a left turn here. Left turns can be tricky. I want to see you merge into the lane appropriately. You want to merge in where this line is broken. We want to see the rear of the tires on the ground. If you can't see the rear of the tires, you're too close. If we get rear-ended, we'll be hit from behind, and then we'll hit this, I don't know, Mercedes SL 500. I'm not really a Mercedes person. I know they're very safe vehicles, but regardless of the vehicle, you just want to be safe. So this is a protected left turn. When traffic goes by, you yield, then you turn. If not, we will have a green turn arrow. So there are 4 of us waiting. I'm the 4th vehicle. So we want to wait until we get our turn. Then we're going to go up to the intersection. On your road test, you want to turn in the nearest lane. The nearest lane is by the double yellow. So we're waiting, but that black vehicle, BMW, is way past the stop line, so they're going to make us make a wide turn. So I've yielded, and see this black vehicle? That's going to cause us to make a really tight turn. There's always one vehicle like that causes you a very difficult time. Sorry about the loud noise. This vehicle tends to have a very sensitive throttle. I'm going to get over one lane. Now we're coming up to a railroad crossing. I want you to note this. On your road test, if you don't look left, right, and left, you will get a minus. So I'm going to look left, right, and left. Look to make sure it's safe and clear. Always use your vision. Always look around. Hey, Jackson, how are you? If you can hear me, Jackson, give me a thumbs up. I'm going live right now. I'm horizontal. And I'm going to come up and stop. And thank you for the support, Jackson. All right, so I've stopped. I can turn a red, but I have to look and check traffic. Now I'm going to go up and make that turn in the nearest lane. Keep your turn as short as possible. Okay. Jackson, got a thumbs up. I'm going to go ahead and give you my email so you can reach out to me. Teacher, T-E-A-C-H-E-R. Teacher, M as in money, 96 at gmail.com. I'm doing really good. I've been working on the channel, working on titles, better thumbnails, trying to reach out more in the community. And I really appreciate you just supporting. Almost every post I put out, you leave a comment. So I really appreciate all your support. Ultimately, I want to help you get your license. I can see your comments. So on this road, you got to be careful. Okay, it's a 2-lane road. We got a broken yellow, so this means if safe, we can change lanes. And this warning sign tells us there's an intersection up here, so we got to look. But this is a good road to take, someone in their, mid-20s on. It's not really stressful. It's very relaxed. You got a pedestrian walking, and they're doing it correct. They're walking against traffic. If you're a pedestrian and there's no sidewalk, you want to walk against traffic. You never want to turn your back to traffic. So our speed control is pretty good. I'm scanning, I'm watching for cars, deer that could pop up and pop out. If I'm correct, Jackson, are you from Florida, Texas, or somewhere? So really peaceful drive. A lot of drivers who have, 2 years, 1 year, 0 years. Okay, again, I'll give it to you. Teacher, Teacher, small t, teacher m96@gmail.com. I don't know why it doesn't go through. So at this light, I'm going to make a left turn. So I'm going to squeeze my brakes and turn on my blinker. Hey, how are you? And then I'm going to wait. I have a solid yellow. It's no sense in running lights. Okay, on your road test, you want to make sure that you have control of your vehicle. It's a red light. People will jump their lights. You're looking at the intersection, these cars will blow a light. It's just a light. So we have a solid red arrow. We can't turn, we wait. Ask me some questions, I'm here to help you. So I'm going to the office to drop off some paperwork for driver's education. So I decided to take you through the real slow way, chill way, roundabouts, 2 lanes, so you can really kind of see a different area of driving. I'm in the Midwest. Okay, good. Again, Jackson, I'm gonna give it to you again. Teacher, Teacher, M as in money. Teacher M96, the number 9, then 6 at, and that's that at sign, Gmail, MAIL.com. I'm putting together some digital products on road test prep, knowledge test prep, how to drive when you're over 21. I have some really good information. I'm still putting that digital book together to help all my students who want to learn how to drive. And I think there's a need because I'm about helping people and having them achieve. Okay, the intersection's clear. I'm going to turn by the double yellow. Watch me turn. Okay, that's a good turn, and accelerate through your turn. Sorry about the noise. This gas pedal is like really sensitive, and that reminds me, some cars you'll drive will have really sensitive gas pedals, and if you just push it, the whole car will take off. This car kind of takes off, and then it makes a lot of noise, and it kind of throws you off a little bit, and you got to be careful when you drive different types of cars. Some go faster, and you're kind of going over the limit. Some go slower. Most beginning drives, you learn the fundamentals. Your instructor will take you in the neighborhood, show you the steering wheel, the brakes, get you comfortable in the seat. So I try to start in the parking lot, right? And I get you started in the parking lot, and then from there, we're doing all the drills we need. You're making right turns, you're making left turns. We're going to be making a right turn at this light. So you want to turn your blinker in between the green sign and the light, 100 feet, a half a block. This lane to the right is for right turns only. So you can see the arrow. So you have to know this, and if your instructor doesn't go over it, you won't know it in class. I try to be very thorough, and I can turn a red, but I'm looking at cars. They're going straight, and there's another car coming that's going really fast, so I'm not going to pull out. You'll see this two white trucks combined in a red. So you got to judge cars. Now, after they go by, I turn into the nearest lane. But look at this sign. It says right lane ends. This right lane ends. So if you don't look, you won't know. I'm going to check my blind spot. I looked over my shoulder. I check my blind spot, and then I'm in the lane. So now we have a 2-lane road. We have a double yellow, which means we can't pass. Now, if safe and clear, we could pass, but there are cars coming. And then we have the edge line to the right. Most of you live in North America. We're going to be driving on the right. Some people live in Australia, they drive on the left. They live in India, they drive on the left. So I'm off the gas. Speed limit here is 50. At this light, we need to make a left turn. So this light is a more challenging left turn because it is not protected. The driver will have to make this decision. Left turns are the most dangerous because you're turning across traffic. I always tell my students this. So I'm going to squeeze my brakes, and I'm going to try to wait till the line is broken. And you'll see me go in just before. Okay? And then I'm gonna go up and turn, and I accelerate real smooth. If I hit the gas too hard, I'm gonna lose control. So we want to get up to about 50 miles an hour, and we just want to look ahead. A lot of beginners will stare down at the speedometer. Hey, if this is bringing you value, give it a thumbs up. Tell me where you're from. I'm in the Midwest. It's about 60 degrees right now, but usually we get a big snowfall in April, mid-April, late April, early May. Oh, thank you. No, you're welcome. Hopefully the email went through. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe it could be something, on the internet because of the way my thing is set up. But don't worry, I'm taking my time. I have a driver's education guide that I'm putting together. So I'm taking my time to put that together, and then it'll be linked to the description and my channel, and you guys will be able to order that. So there are a lot of things I think can benefit, because we want to get the community, we want to get you guys driving. We want to help you, show you what you need to do. A lot of times you have situations where maybe your mom and dad work, maybe you can't get to the Secretary of State. So look, there are 2 cars ahead of us. We're kind of cruising along real smooth, real nice. I'm looking straight ahead. So I'm going to show you something. When you're driving, you need to look straight ahead. Don't look down. Okay, I'm squeezing my brake because they're squeezing theirs. You don't want to look down. You always want to look ahead and scan. And that's what I'm trying to do, is scan. And then I'm going to change angles again. You always have to be aware of situations, meaning a broken down car, animal, someone going really fast. This is a crown-shaped road. When it rains, the water will fall off to the right and fall off to the left. You don't want to have standing puddles of water. And also, because it's really bright today, you're going to have some sun glare. But this tends to be a relaxing drive. I take a lot of students who have anxiety or nervousness on this road, peaceful, relaxed. But we do have 3 roundabouts. Okay, I saw that you sent your email. I'm looking forward to it. So I'm squeezing my brakes. They are slowing down. Okay. And I'm going to squeeze my brakes a little bit, and then I proceed. I'm using the ball of my foot. So you don't want to use the tip of your foot because it can break off. We use our right foot only. We want to pivot between the gas and brake. And I'm looking for deer. I'm looking for people riding motorcycles. Just always scanning left, middle, right. A lot of the videos you see are from actual students driving, road test prep. I have a good video that I need to finish editing. I want to put some good music in there. It's an inside view, outside view. One of my students, her name was Ashley. She passed her test 2 weeks ago. It was so exciting. And she gave me permission to video. She's over 21, so we made some good in-car video, her riding an expressway, her doing the parking, right turns, left turns. I want to finish editing that and then get that out to you guys. It's about 9 minutes, including her making right turns, left turns, doing the actual parallel parking, stall parking. I think it would be really helpful to you guys, and also added a lot of questions on the community page. So, what is the platform pushing out to you? Okay, so I'm getting over to the right. I'm looking for a blinker from this vehicle. I don't see it. Kind of confusing me. So I'm going to give them room. I'm going real easy. And people do haul boats, they haul cars, but I'm going to give them room because a lot of people aren't used to hauling things. Thank you for the thumbs up. Some other good things happening. My new driver's education class starts tomorrow. So we'll be going through the process. And what I try to do is give you a real perspective, road test prep, in-class information, everything you need to get out there and learn to drive but it's a very personal decision. I had a few people send some really heartwarming messages. Thank you for the thumbs up. It's really sending some heartwarming messages. Hey, I'm 39 years old. I finally got my license. It depends on your state. If you're over 17 and a half or 18, you've timed out of a regular driver's ed program, and now you have to go to a third party. And, I would suggest maybe taking some lessons, general maneuverability. Like, we're getting ready to come up to a roundabout, and a lot of you have not seen this before, so I'm going to lift my foot, and I'm going to give this person with this boat more room. You'll see the warning sign. See it? It says roundabout, 15 miles an hour. So I'm going to turn on my left turn signal because I'm going in and going to the left. I'm going to squeeze my brakes, and I'm going to yield. I'm going to yield for this gray vehicle. They're already in. I'm going to yield, and then I'm going to proceed. And I'm going to turn real slow. And if you turn too fast, you're going, I don't know what they were doing. You're going to hit the roundabout. You're going to hit the inside curb. So now, that's my first one. And now we have a fire station. You should see the warning sign. It's a lot of signage. This is good. Another roundabout, double yellow. So you can't pass. And we want to go straight through. So you got to read signs. Okay? This sign is for left or going straight. I'm going to come up and yield. Okay, and this can be really scary. So I'm gonna come up and yield, go slow. I'm gonna look, and then I proceed in, and I'm going straight through. So that's our second roundabout. It's a nice Tesla too, okay? And usually a lot of students go really slow, like about 30 here or 40. The speed limit is 50. And this is your typical, suburban area outside of the downtown fringe. Houses here cost $350, $375,000, $400,000. I don't know if you guys live in these types of areas or not, but this is some of the areas that are in the Midwest. So speed is going real nice. I got a double. I have a broken yellow, so I can pass if I need to. And now we're coming up to this next roundabout. And what I find, a lot of students panic and they miss their turn. So I'm going to show you when I come up here what a beginning driver will do. I'm deliberately going to miss my turn, and I want to show you what you need to do. This is the outside view, so I'm going to come up and yield, and then I'm going to wait and wait and wait and wait, and I'm going to wait some more, and then I'm going to proceed. So that was pretty standard. I'm going really slow. And if you turn too hard, I've had students hit the curb here, and then you got to accelerate up. And most of you will go about 35 to 40. Okay? Speed limit's 50. You'll go about 40. I'm at 40 right now, and that's too slow. So most beginners will either go too slow or too fast. I had a young lady, her mother had a 2014 or 15 Mustang, supercharger, 5-speed, drag radios. She was driving 60 miles an hour in the neighborhood. I'm saying to myself, what are you doing? I'm sorry. My mom has a fast car and I'm used to driving fast. I said, you gotta slow down. You're okay. She was driving 60 miles an hour in the neighborhood. I told her, slow down. But if your parents drive fast, you're gonna drive fast because you see that and it's normal. If your uncle drives slow, you might drive in the middle. So we are products of our environment, okay? So I'm going to show you this intersection now. Okay, I saw you said the message didn't go through. We'll figure it out. Okay, so now the speed limit is dropped to 42. So now I'm concerned. What's going on? Are they distracted? What's going on? So I'm trying to look around them to really see. So they're about 6 cars ahead of us. So you as a driver, you have to identify what is going on. You have to analyze the driving environment. And we want to get that speed and keep our distance So I'm at 47, double yellow, I can't pass, solid white to the right. On your road test, on your TIP, or temporary instruction permit test, these are some of the things that I will be talking about in my digital products book to help you. And I just need to go ahead and finish that. So I'm taking my time, staying smooth, and just trying to be patient. And I'm gonna squeeze my brakes real easy. And I want to see the rear of the tires on the ground. And this car does have auto shut off. It's to save fuel. You can either turn it on or turn it off. I thought the A was for air conditioning, but it's for auto shut off. So I'm just scanning, looking around, taking my time, being patient. And out here in these areas, you'll have coyotes, fox, deer, possums. So there are a lot of wildlife out here. So anytime they're wooded areas, you definitely will have outside deer. So trying to be smooth. I did see your message, Jackson. So I'm at 45 miles an hour. The speed limit is 50. This is fast as we can go based on traffic. So sometimes you have to base your speed on the traffic that is out here. You can see it's really beautiful. You can see the skyline. And this is kind of the scenic 3 roundabout, single lane, double lane road. And then I'm going to take you through the fast way. I'll get on the expressway and take it back. So I try to mix it up so my students can become well-rounded, and everyone's a little bit different. Some people need help on turning and parking. Some people need help on preparing for the road test. Some people need help on just driving in downtown areas. Everyone's a little bit different. So I want to see the rear of the tires. I'm just here keeping my space. And of course, they're cutting everyone off. So you have people who will just speed up and do that. That's what people will do. It doesn't really make a difference. Who really cares? You want to get their space and take your time, because people can get very angry and start road raging at a moment's notice. So it's not really worth all that. You can see where there's a lot of construction, and probably this summer you're going to see homes here to the left, and that's going to bring in more traffic. These homes are probably going for $400,000. It's incredible that you would see homes going for that price, but real estate is really going up. And that's good for the community. See, it's 30 miles an hour in school zone, but it's Sunday. And then you got that blinking yellow. I've had a lot of clients stop in the middle of the street, and then we almost get hit. So if you see that yellow, you just proceed with caution. Don't stop in the middle of the street. Trying to maintain good control here. And just trying to be smooth and be very deliberate. And then at this light, we're going to have to make a left turn. So the things I typically told you, you're going to have to merge into the middle lane just before the light. A lot of beginners wait till the last second, or they get in too early. So I'm going to turn on my left blinker, which is down. And then you're going to see me merge in. You see where the line is broken. And now I go up. And then this is another protected left turn. You saw that gray Escalade that cut off like 10 cars? We're here at the same spot. So it didn't really pay to speed up and cut off a bunch of cars, because you end up at the same spot at the same time. So intersections, again, their most dangerous place. We're going to wait for all this traffic to clear. I would tell you, you're going to be making a left turn. You're going to turn at the first driveway. So I always tell you early in advance what you're doing. Oh, you see this guy on the scooter right here. Whoa. I'm going to go up. I'm checking. Looks clear. And then I want you to go in the first driveway. So you're going to go in the first driveway. And then turn slow and go up real easy. Go up real easy. And then we're gonna pull up straight into the stall parking spot. You're gonna see me pull up. I'll be right back. Just label it, put your name, what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you some information. I wanna help you get your license, help you learn how to drive, right? Okay, so look, I'm in a reverse position. I do have a backup camera, but I wanna look over my shoulder, have pivot, look left and right, and go slow. See me looking around? And now I'm gonna switch the angle. Subject, let's put driver's education. All right, put driver's education so I know. Okay, so look, I'm going